Yo, what is up, you guys? I'm DeAndre.
I'm Javonte.
And this is a Dre and J review. And today we're going to break down the season finale of Marvel Studios' Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Or should I say, Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Yep. So, I'll let you start off with anything you liked, disliked about the season finale.
I guess I can go with my dislikes first. Season finale for me wasn't as epic as I would like it to be. For me, I've always kind of thought the character of what's her name?
Carly.
Yeah. Carly. I always thought her character was kind of like, I got her reason why she wanted to do what she wanted to do, but I thought her character really wasn't like impactful. I was like, okay, she's a character with throwaway character. Yeah. She's cool for right now. We'll get rid of her. So I think her character, even in this season finale, I was like, okay, So I hasn't really changed my opinion about her. They brought George St. Pierre Paul back in.
George St. Pierre.
Yeah, I feel like he I feel like he's kind of pointless as well. I feel like he didn't get that arc like he needed to.
He was just there literally to fight Sam and distract him.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it was. I mean, they kind of explained that, I guess, but, one of the things I didn't like, that scene where Falcon's talking to the politicians and they have all the people around, the governor's talking, he's talking to the governors, the politicians, and they got the people with the camera, he's giving that whole long speech. I like the message. But I felt it was kind of long for what they were. I felt like it was it was forced a little bit, a little long. But I like the message he was trying to get. I got what he was trying to say. So I don't hate it, but I was like, it might be kind of long, a little bit overexerted.
Yeah.
But that's all for the dislikes, for real. I know right now, but you can go. If I think maybe I'll let you know.
Yeah, dislikes for me, I mean, kind of same thing. I mean, Carly Morgenthau, I mean, she started out like I actually was interested in, her mission and shit, but then eventually I was like, okay, girl, you're doing too much now. Like, once she lost the super soldier serum and that shit got smashed up, I was like, you really have nothing at this point to make me think. Like, you don't scare me. You don't.
I mean, she still got her serum though.
I mean, yeah, she's still
putting in work.
But I mean, you don't do much for me, Carly. Like, you're not intimidating. No, I don't really take your message that to full.
I understood the message. I got the message part.
I mean, yeah, but I don't take her threats. I don't take her
threats
serious.
Yeah. I get that.
We'll put it like that. I don't know. I felt like this last episode, it wasn't really climactic as I hoped it would be. And it was very condensed. Like it felt like this episode was something that maybe should have been. I think the last two episodes should have been something that should have been expanded, and maybe they should have had 6 or 7 episodes to build upon. But hey, it is what it is. I'm trying to think anything that I dislike. No, I mean,
I also do like that helicopter scene.
Really?
I don't really like it. I feel like I already had seen him do that in the first episode of the show already. So it wasn't epic. I already had seen him do it. So I'm like, this ain't nothing crazy for me. But I mean, it was in there. It was cool. But I'm like,
you could put some notes there. It was basically plot, for the plot, and they had to bring him away. While
for sure. But I didn't care for the scene. Like, I wasn't like when the first episode of the season started. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool when he went through the plane and stuff like that. But seeing it for a second time, I was like, not too crazy.
I mean, I was a bit disappointed when John Walker came in because I thought he was going to fight like Bucky and Sam and round 2 motherfuckers. But
he's a good guy again.
Yeah, apparently he redeemed himself.
He did.
He had that choice to go after
the Flag Smashers.
Huh?
You still go with your dislikes, or you go with what you like now?
Oh no, I'm still. I mean, I was just
dislike.
Yeah, well, no, I like him not fighting Sam and Bucky. Round 2. I'm like, hey man, he broke your arm, took your shield.
Yeah,
fuck that. Like, hey, I'm getting that shit back. I'm not staying with this piece of plastic for too long. Fuck that. But
he was flinging that like it was real.
Yeah, it was real. Hey.
It wasn't got damaged. I was like, oh, okay, I ain't like that dude. Mm-hmm. But he was putting work with that at first when he had to. But
yeah.
What you want to talk about the things you liked or what?
Man. Nah, I think that as far as dislikes, that's pretty much all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this it felt condensed, like I said. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have when it comes to dislikes.
There's lots of like in this show.
Lots of there were lots of like.
Yeah. Walker.
John Walker. Okay.
John Walker.
You like his redemption?
I liked his redemption because I was one of those people already saying. I was one of those people thinking, "Hey man, he might be going bad. He might not be turning back good. It might be over." But to see him at that moment where he realized either chase Carly or save the people, and he doesn't think with rage or anger or vengeance. He is, let me do what's right. And he goes and helps the people out and bring those people back up. I like that. I was like, see, like, redeeming moments from him. Because I never thought he was a bad guy just because a bad guy. I thought he was doing what he thought they wanted him to do. You know what I mean? Like, kill terrorists and do you know what I mean? I guess, to me, I looked at Walker as like, this is what you guys created. Y'all wanted this. Mm-hmm. Y'all gave him the shield, and this is what y'all wanted, really.
And like, when I was doing my review for the last episode, I mentioned like 2 quotes. One from, Captain America: The First Avenger, when Stanley Tucci is talking to Cap, and he's like, you must promise me that you don't remain a perfect soldier, but a good man. So that's something that, John Walker, I think, finally starts to see, or, at least clarifies that he doesn't feel like that soldier that's obligated to do, commit these orders and whatnot. Like, he's actually thinking for himself based off emotion. Mm-hmm. And then also another one I brought up was, Batman v Superman, was when Alfred was talking to Bruce, and he's like, that fear, rage, that feeling of powerlessness that turns good men cruel.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly. And one thing, I was in the last episode, but what I would say about John Walker that kind of always, like, maybe I started thinking about it, because I was watching I've watched Marvel movies a lot, and he actually refers to himself as, like, I'm Captain America. And look at Steve. Steve, he introduces himself. He says, I'm Steve Rogers. Yeah. He doesn't say, I'm Captain America. You know what I mean? He just says, I'm Steve Rogers. So I thought that was like a cool little coincidence. Like, you got this guy right here who wants to be Captain America so bad, but he says, like, I'm Captain America. Like, you have to give me Steve Rogers, just like, I'm Steve Rogers. Now, if you see me as Captain America, which I am, but if you see me like that, you're going to see it because of the good deeds I do, not because I'm just named Captain America.
Yes.
So I thought that was dope right there, too. But I like that John Walker redeemed himself, and how that episode ended, he's now an agent. U.S. agent. I like that.
New suit.
I like that. So I'm like, I was curious about that girl though. I thought she was a Hydra, maybe some like deep down stuff.
Yeah, because I heard that she's apparently Madam Hydra, but I don't know.
Yeah, I know people are saying that, but I don't know. But I like how John Walker has been redeemed. I like that moment with him and Bucky and Sam all walking together. He sees Sam with the shield, and he's like, man. You know what I mean? I like that. So I enjoyed seeing John Walker have his redemption.
Yeah. But also, Sam's suit was. I mean,
I like Sam's suit.
It was cool. It was. I mean, we've seen in the past 2 Marvel, shows on Disney Plus, characters get introduced to new suits, and both of them, so far, I got to give them good thumbs up on both.
And his from Wakanda too.
Yeah.
So.
Wakanda built his.
It's like Wakanda. Either Wakanda's building it or Tony Stark's building. That's how everybody pretty much got their stuff made. Wakanda or Tony Stark.
What's that? Wanda? She built that shit herself.
Yeah, Wanda's the only one. Everybody got their shit from one or the other.
Yeah.
Which is cool though. His suit was dope. I found like the comics and the old the comic books and stuff like that. The suit, the colors and stuff, how he's done. I like that. I know some people are wondering, was he gonna have the wings still? Some people thought he might not have the wings. I was glad to see he still has the wings.
The fact that he didn't have super soldier serum in him, he had to have the wings at that point.
Well, some people thought he was gonna have the wings. He had the shield, but now since he had the cost, I guess also people thought about using this costume. I thought about him having a new costume. So now him having a new costume with the shield on the back and then with the wings and everything. It looks nice. It's a dope costume. Mm-hmm. I'm definitely gonna get that fig when it drops.
Oh yeah, that'll be a dope one.
But yeah, I like that. I like the suit.
Yeah, and also, I mean, just as far as teasing new characters, I mean, we see. Obviously, we saw in recent episodes, or I think the first 2 episodes with Eli Bradley and his son who ends up becoming Patriot, and then we also see in the last episode where he's like, keep him as regarding his wings.
Yeah, for sure.
Which Danny Ramirez actually becomes Falcon in the comics. So it's kind of cool to see things like that kind of taking shape, even though like it's not confirmed, but you kind of know it that it's going to happen in the future.
Yeah.
So I think that was really cool. I also like. I feel like the characters and their redemptions, or not redemption, but like their growth. You see Bucky and how he is towards the end, especially when he's hanging out with Sam and his family. Like he's finally happy,
Yeah, no, that's another one. That's another just like a half of. I thought Bucky took like a backseat this episode. Okay. he really put Bucky on the back burner.
Also, man, that nigga ain't never gonna be the Winter Soldier again. He done, bro.
He's all moment. He don't want to be that no more.
He's just Bucky, man.
He's Bucky.
He
had. I thought this last episode didn't really do him justice though. As far as like I thought he took a back seat to Sam and even John Walker at times. So that's another just like. But as far as seeing a character of Bucky, I thought his character, seeing that he finally went to that man, was able to cross out the list and move on with his life and find where he belongs and how he can put himself back in the society. I thought that was nice to see. So I thought Bucky had a nice character arc, which kind of like puts him in a good place. You know what I mean? And I like that. Another character I thought They brought Isaiah, bro.
Oh yeah, Isaiah Bradley. Yeah.
They brought Isaiah Bradley, but I low key cried. I'm not gonna lie.
That shit was emotional, man. I'm not even gonna lie.
I wasn't here for the episode 5 review, but episode 5 was probably my favorite episode because it was so the dialogue, the emotion, the dialogue in that episode, just so much. Like the action, I mean, like, it's not that much action. You have that one scene of action, that's it. But the dialogue was there, and that's how I felt about this, man. I had the same kind of emotion when I saw him take him to the damn museum with all the Captain America stuff. That he has that statue for me, like nobody's gonna remember what you did for your country now, and
nobody's ever gonna forget.
Yeah, nobody's ever gonna forget what you did for your country now, and you can see he's all like emotional and stuff. And he comes over and hugs Sam. It's like, man, it touched you, man. You like,
that shit hits right here, man.
It does hit you. I hit like, man. I had a little tear come down. But I know some people don't like Sam as the Captain America. They say, like, oh, we need to bring back Steve, or like Sam, he can't be Captain America. I know I have friends like that. Like, I don't want Sam as Captain America.
Captain America is black now.
No,
deal with it.
But some people don't feel like he don't deserve. He can't. They don't think he can fight really. He don't know super soldier Sam. But to me, Sam embodies what Captain America should be. It shouldn't be about the super soldier serum, as we see with Walker. He had the super soldier serum, and he still could be a good Captain America.
Yep.
I think Captain America at the end of the day is about the person. The reason why Steve's such a great Captain America is because before he even had the suit or because he had the serum, he was still a great man who would deserve to be Captain America at that point. He wasn't physically able to do it, but he had the things you would want in this guy to lead. Yeah, and I think Sam the same way. He had heart. Yeah, he had heart. And I think Sam the same way. I think Sam has dealt with a lot. So I think his character can definitely play the part of Sam. He could definitely be Captain America. He knows he's a military man as well, veteran. And the fact that he's African American, he has a different perspective also. So I think that's dope that they're going with him as Captain America. Now, would I expect him to get his own film?
Yeah, I expect that. I'm not even gonna lie. They surprised us.
They surprised with that with Captain America 4. I don't think they'll really do with that.
I was just expecting Captain America and Winter Soldier season 2. That's what I was expecting.
They said we get a movie.
Shit.
I think that's also because with T'Challa being gone, Chadwick Boseman, rest in peace. Yeah. You need another black character.
I mean, if you guys want to see our thoughts on that, be sure to check that video out.
Yeah. But you need another black character. I think that's why they're probably giving a movie because they need somebody else to carry for like heavy. Yeah. But as far as Sam, I thought Sam was dope. I don't have no problem being Captain America now. I feel like he fits what Captain America should be and what he stands for, so that works with me.
Yeah, same here. I agree. I think, I was talking about the last, what was it, episode 4 was when, you see how John Walker and how he's arrogant and he tries to rush into the scene and capture Carly, arrest her, while Sam actually wants to talk to her and see her perspective. So that's why I was saying, like, from that episode, you can already tell that, this guy really embodies what Captain America should be. Yeah. So kind of like that.
For sure.
But, and Sharon, man, that shit.
Oh, yeah, man. Sharon.
She's the power broker. Okay, not gonna lie, my first thoughts, when they mentioned the power broker all season, I thought it was Thunderbolt Ross. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was gonna be him. Because, I mean, if there's anybody who's interested in Super Soldier Serum, it's gonna be that nigga.
But the power broker is even interested in that she's interested in all kind of shit. I mean, like everything, weapons, all kind of shit. But yeah, I get what you're saying though.
Because I remember, like, they were like, "Oh, the power broker wants the serum" or something like that. I think they mentioned that in, like, the 3rd or 4th episode. But just like she was talking to Carly, and like they sent her to test, like, bring the serum or I'll kill you or something like that. And from that moment, I was like, maybe that is Thunderbolt Ross, because he's a guy who's been trying to replicate Captain America's serum
for sure.
before. And, he tried it with Blonsky, and Blonsky was a failed experiment because, the guy was too aggressive and, he was...
More revenge.
With these, you see Carly and her in the Flat Smashers. I mean, they haven't really shown any signs. So I feel like with a situation like that, he might have been like, you know what? I'm willing to dip back into the Super Soldier Serum again and give it another shot. But... it turned out it was Sharon. And Steve, it's on you, buddy.
It's not on you,
No,
Steve.
I'm just kidding. It's not on you. It's on the government.
It's the government that got rid of her. Fault. But when they said that she was, when they said she was a power broker, I had a moment. I was surprised, but then I wasn't surprised.
Really?
Because I was like, damn, she's bad. But then also I was like, I mean, don't forget she had all those art. She had all that money. She was loaded. And you start thinking back, and she wasn't at episode 4 when she's on the phone and she look at the map and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So she's kind of and she was low key, like, you know what I mean?
She kind of knew where everything was and where
how to make moves. To see her as the villain now, as the power broker, I was like, I like it, but I'm like, damn, it's surprising, but I like it.
And I also like the fact that they reinstated her now. Like she's
now she's trying to get that phone call.
Yeah, we got all the secrets, all the shit you want. I got them.
Yeah, for sure. And like I said, the super soldier, we ain't worried about that no more. We got bigger things. We got all kind of weapons.
So it's gonna be crazy to see like what she can actually get her hands on.
I think to see her go bad is crazy because we think about her lineage, who she comes from.
Yeah, with
Peggy Carter like stood for so much. To see now that her niece, right?
Yeah, niece.
Niece is the enemy. It's like damn, but it shows you that she's created. But her villains not because of like certain things. She's created because of the government, how they did her. I think that's why she is the way she is because what the government did. Even she's that kind of emphasized when she meets Sam. She's like,
yeah,
you saw what the government did to me. They put me here. I mean, they pretty much put me here. They let me come back to the United States.
Yeah.
So,
but it's just crazy to see like how far, like you see the way, like the reason why she was even blacklisted or she wasn't pardoned or faced as a criminal in the first place was because she wanted to help Sam and Steve because they thought at the time, or she thought that they were doing the right thing.
They were right.
And it's crazy to see now where it's like, damn, okay, Sharon, I guess you went off on the deep end. I wonder what Steve would think of this. But I mean, hey, she probably don't give a fuck what Steve thinks because Steve is over here. Back in the day, went back in time to clap her aunt's cheeks. So,
no, I don't think Steve would have cared. I think Steve would have a problem with her trying to do like villainous things and destroy things and weapons like that. But her mindset with the government, be like, screw the government. I think he'd be okay with that. Don't forget, Steve did the same thing.
Yeah.
So did Black Widow. He would say screw the
yeah,
government.
Technically, because Black Widow was the one that leaked all them damn.
Yeah, and said kiss my ass. You know what I mean? So it's like, with that being said, some of them did say screw the government. I think Steve would have like, he would understand that part, but then the rest of it, I think he'd be like, hey, that's not you. But seeing Sharon Carter do her thing, man, I was like, I'm excited to see what they build off of her with. I think she could be a great villain. She's very attractive. And she has I can see her being a villain. Like it fits. It doesn't seem like it's a reach. Like, I can see it. I see the motivations. I see the character and the fact she can fight and she can put that work in. Like, okay, she ain't nothing to play with.
Mm-hmm. Like I think she's kind of like going to be like that kind of that villainous figure, kind of like how what's his name was. Was it Z? Not Zemo. Baron Stryker in Age of Ultron, the guy who was killed.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like that, where like he kind of he has all this access to all these things, like how Stryker, I forgot. I don't know. I think it was Stryker. Hopefully, I don't know.
Go ahead.
But anyway, but like how he had the scepter and he had all this shit at his facility. So I think it's gonna be kind of like that, where like Sharon is able to get her hands on everything, imaginable.
Bro, I was already thinking stuff in my head, bro. I was already trying to plot stuff. I'm always thinking, bro. I was like, man, what if Sharon low-key link up with Dr. Doom and that's how he gets his shit? You know what I mean?
Hey.
I'm just saying, like, that'd be dope. Like, see, like, that's how he gets his suit or something like that. That'd be dope, bro. Like, he's the master. I'm just throwing out things I'm thinking about. I'm just thinking about things I like to see. But seeing Sharon Carter, I think definitely see her more in the MCU in the future. And I'm excited to see that character, man.
Yeah.
And seeing Zemo in the prison, it brought back memories of Civil War. But seeing him, I was kind of surprised. I thought they would take him back to Wakanda, but
nah, they were like, fuck it, we're just gonna drop him off.
Yeah, drop him off here. I thought we were about to see Thunderbolt Ross at that scene.
Really?
I thought Thunderbolt Ross would be down there. We're going to see him. I didn't think we were going to see Zemo.
Yeah, and I think maybe he was supposed to be in the series, but at the same time, with how Black Widow's postponed,
it makes
they wanted
sense.
to save him for Black Widow first, and then...
And seeing that they all escaped, too. The rest of them people escaped. Carlos people, the super soldiers.
No, he didn't.
It blew that thing up. I don't think that blew them up. I think it was a fake one.
No, it blew them up.
So then the cop said the like... One world, one people.
Yeah, like that.
He was with this cause.
Yeah, but didn't you see who blew the shit up? It was what's his name? Zemo's guy, the old.
Oh,
guy.
Okay.
What do you think Zemo looks more super?
No, I don't. I'm saying I thought it was that makes more sense. I thought what they did was like a fake explosion and say they died, but like let them escape.
Hell no.
That makes more sense. They show Zemo and Zemo's all happy.
That's why he's happy.
Zemo happy. Yeah, all right. That makes sense then. Yeah. Okay.
Because it took me a while to know, like, I was like, who the hell is this old guy that blew them up? And then I thought about it. I was like, oh, shit, that's the guy from the plane.
Yeah, it's one that's getting,
Yeah.
Knew him, yeah. So that makes sense. That was dope to see, though. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you for explaining that to me.
Yeah,
I I was thinking like they escape pods, like it was like a fake little explosion to get them out there.
Them niggas was dead.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, I'm excited. I wonder if they're gonna do Captain America and the Winter Soldier Part 2. I wonder if we're gonna see another season.
I know. I actually hope they do.
I don't know. We get a movie now, we could get another season 2 just to lead us into the movie.
Because remember, I was like, I can see this having a second season, and because
I say Captain Marvel, I said Captain America.
You said Captain America.
Oh, okay, that was true.
I remember saying like, oh, okay, I can see this show having a second season because I don't see any movie in their future. But now that there's a movie in their future,
I still do see season 2 though.
I would love to see a season 2 and then maybe it lead into the movie.
No, I'm saying but I don't know if they're gonna bring Bucky. I don't know.
They also said something about Chris Evans, Captain America, but it's gonna be like a solo project away from that, which I'm like.
But I love to see. Hey, I tell you promotion with Wolverine, bro.
Wolverine. Ooh,
you do a throwback.
Shit.
That's why they introduced Logan, bro. Hey, you might have something.
That'd be something to see.
But as far as the show, I enjoyed the show. I enjoyed it more than WandaVision, I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
WandaVision didn't get good for me to like 4 or 5.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, this was somewhere like...
They're different, though. This is more of a true MCU show. That was more like a little bit of a step a different way, and then it went to that MCU later on. But I really enjoyed this show. I thought it touched on a lot of deep moments, deep things that are going on in the country as we speak right now. So I thought they took it places where I didn't expect them to go. But it really does... It worked.
Yeah.
Especially when Captain America got such a controversial character with everything, like with America and... who should stand for America, what it represents, like how they said, like blonde hair, blue eyes is what America represents, and how like today's time is different, all that stuff.
I think for me, like I like the show too. I felt like 4 was like the highlight for me, like that's when it was like peak, and then I felt like the last 2, they weren't as good as I hoped they were gonna be, but as a whole, I thought the show was good. I definitely think you guys should check it out, watch it if you haven't seen it. Yeah. Also watch WandaVision as well. But yeah, I think it's great to see what Marvel Studios has put out on Disney Plus. I can't wait to see Loki. Yeah, great quality for sure. It's actually like movie quality as well. So that's one of the great things about it. Loki. Woo! That's coming June?
Oh, Kev already told me it's gonna be a banger. Owen Wilson in it too.
Yeah. So I know seeing these shows turn out good. I actually have faith in Loki. I would be completely surprised if Loki turns out to be bad, which I don't believe it will. So, but
I'm calling now. Loki's gonna touch on some like future projects that's coming.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Like not in humans maybe, but like maybe in humans.
Because technically he's kind of like in a multiverse.
Yeah, timeline and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, he can involve himself with shit that won't even take place in the MCU. So like they can really go. Have freedom to do whatever they want on that show. And
I like this Loki because it's gonna be Loki right after Avengers. So like he's still like a bad guy.
Yeah.
He's still clown. He's still like, hey,
he's still the trickster.
Yeah.
So mischief.
It's gonna be dope. I'm excited about Loki.
Mm-hmm.
But you get a show rated.
What, Falcon and Winter Soldier?
You get a rating.
I'm trying to think. What I gave WandaVision an A minus.
Did you?
I think so. You know what? I'll give this show an A.
A?
I'll give it a solid A.
It's an A for me too.
Yeah.
Action when it's shown is great. The politics in the show works. Touches on some real stuff, deep stuff that works. You know what I mean? It's not forced. That one sentence might have been like a little overdone, but like for the most part, it's not forced. You enjoy these characters. You want to know more about these characters. You get full arcs with Sam. Bucky. You get a full arc with. I feel like Bucky has finally came to who he is and has moved on from the Winter Soldier stuff. Walker, I feel like had his moment. He already went through that moment of that bad dark phase, and I think he's coming out to the light. And I think he's gonna be all right in the future. Sam, I don't think he really had a moment where it was like. I guess at that moment.
Well, I think Sam, it was more. I mean, it wasn't like character development, but it was more of like acceptance, because originally he didn't want to accept the new title of being Captain America, and now he fully embraces being Captain America.
Nah, for sure. I agree with that. Yeah, so I'll say Sam as well. I think the characters in this show, even Zemo grew for me, to see him in more time in Carter, of course, Sharon Carter. So I'm excited what they continue to do. And another thing we don't talk about that often, which I think is a big thing, is how the risk they took with the 5-year jump and how it's like really paying off now, because it's opening up so many doors when it comes to stories and stuff like that, and like controversies. You know what I mean? That Thanos snap really affected the MCU in more ways than just the Avengers Endgame movie, and all kind of stuff. So like that's dope to see when that happened. That was the stakes were there. We all talk about stakes in the MCU. That was stakes because now everything's fucked. But I give it an A as well. I enjoyed the show. I can't wait to see what else Marvel has planned in the future. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming.
I know for sure.
Loki. We got Eternals. No, we got Shang-Chi.
Eternals.
Then we got Eternals. Then we got Spider-Man.
So yeah,
nice little slate.
This is a great year to be a Marvel fan.
Great way to end the year.
Yeah, right. All right, you guys, that'll be all for this review. Let us know down below in the comment section your thoughts on Falcon and the Winter Soldier, or Captain America and the Winter Soldier, episode 5. Let us know your thoughts on the whole series as a whole as well. And if you like this review, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and be sure to tune in for more. I'm DeAndre.
I'm Javonte. Shout out to Kev.